Butler Bulldogs played the Providence Friars yesterday at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Butler comes away with a 78-61 win. This game was mostly a double-digit game from the very beginning because Butler came out and was red hot shooting the ball. One point in the first half, like 10 minutes to go, or might even been less than that, they were shooting 82%. By halftime, they were at 72%. And they finished the game at 62%. So 26 of 42 from the field, 8 of 14 from the three-point line, which is 57%. They held Providence to 38% shooting, 38.6%, 22 of 57 from the field. They were 6 of 22 from the three-point line, which is 27%. Butler out-rebounded them, which is, not something we expect this year. It doesn't happen too often. But they out-rebounded them 30-26, and but a lot of that had to do with Butler just hit a ton of their shots. Turnover-wise, we did not do a very good job. 14 turnovers. Providence only had 11, but 7 of those 14 turnovers came from Andrew Travis, which is very unorthodox from him because he's usually a very smart player, doesn't make those kinds of mistakes. So hopefully this isn't something that continues going forward. Hopefully the team can keep it below 10 turnovers, 10 at the very most. Just a really strange game. Butler, I still feel like they didn't play a great game. The guards have had trouble guarding, but they were able to try to at least contest shots. Offensively, they passed the ball very well, and that's what led to such a great percentage of shooting. There were 8 guys that shot the basketball in this game. 7 of those 8 hit at least 2/3 of their shots, so at least 67%. That's insane. The one guy that did not do that was Keelan Martin, the star player. He was actually only 4 of 13 from the field, so we're hoping he's saving up for the next game. But anyway, Butler wins this game over the Providence Friars 78-61. That drops Providence to 10-5 on the season. Butler improves to 12-2. It's their first Big East win of the season. And now comes the big game, Wednesday night, home to the #1 ranked Villanova Wildcats, who are undefeated. They haven't lost a game since the Big East Tournament Championship game last year. It's the 7th time, I believe, 7th or 8th time, I think it's the 7th time Butler has played a #1 ranked team, and it's the first time in a really long time that a defending national champion comes to Hinkle Fieldhouse. So this game is going to be huge. Obviously it's sold out. Butler plays Villanova very, very well at home. Unfortunately, all of those very good games that we've played against Villanova, we've not been able to hold on and get the win. We've had leads late in those games, but we were not able to hold on to get the win, and this would be huge. We're 3-0 against ranked teams this year. We've beaten Cincinnati, we've beaten Arizona, we've beaten Indiana. Obviously Indiana's not ranked anymore if you see the latest rankings, unless you're looking at the coaches poll, in which they're 25th. But this would be huge. If you want to talk about a win that'll put you on the map as being a dangerous team, take out the #1 team who's undefeated and the defending national champion. That'll definitely do it. And Villanova is the only team we have not beaten yet in the Big East since joining the Big East before, about 3 years ago. So it's our 4th year in the Big East, and they're the only team we have yet to beat. So this would be a huge win for the program. It'd be a huge win just in general. And really hoping we can get it done. That would be amazing. Not going to be easy whatsoever because Villanova is a well-oiled machine. They're coached very well by Jay Wright. Nothing but respect for them in the way that they play. So many great players on the team. It's going to be extremely difficult to do, but it would be huge for Butler. If you want to start talking about, everybody's going to remember the Indiana State loss and the St. John's loss, but they're going to talk about it even less if Butler keeps winning games against really good teams. So hopefully, really hoping they get this win and help themselves out in this stretch of 3 ranked opponents out of the next 4 games. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Butler gets it done. Like I said, once again, Butler did beat Providence 78-61 to improve to 12-2 on the season and 1-1 in the Big East. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.